Hey, Doug Shumway, Sweet One Media, and for this screencast, we're going to show you just the basic components of the agenda details page. So I have an agenda open right here. At the top, we have our save function. To lock the agenda, that's where you can actually lock it completely. And when you lock it, it actually locks all the agenda items underneath it. History, this is our audit trail, so if you want to see the audit trail. Preview gives you a quick preview of what the rendered agenda is going to look like, so you actually have a quick view of how it works with the Word template. You can close that out. Close this out and go back to the main agendas area. The finalize, whether it's been completed, if you finalize something, put a yes, it'll automatically finalize it, but also automatically lock it and all agenda items underneath it as well. Now, Word template, this is automatically preset with you with some of the defaults and the template you have in the system, but if you ever need to change the template, it shouldn't happen very often, if ever. This is where you actually change the Word template of how it renders with the what look and feel. Now, you notice me right now, I actually had to edit to change all this. General staff members can't make these changes. These are secure functions, by the way. So they would not be able to make changes to whether it's finalized, but Word template, even the name, and also the cutoff date. This is the last date and time that a staff member can submit something to this agenda. You can actually change that while it's being processed, before, during, or after. So you have full control over that. And the agenda type, this shows which agenda type was used to create this, basically what meeting type we used. Now you can't change this because what happens is all these sections could be possibly different and the system wouldn't know how to handle the existing agenda items in there of where to put it if it's completely different sections. The event, this shows what meeting it's linked to. So which meeting in the system, that's going to be shown on the Citizen Portal. This is where you actually view it, the event details, or select a new one if you need to change the meeting to a different meeting right here by hitting select. And right here at the bottom we have our tabs. The first one, the most important one you probably use the most, is the agenda tabs, agenda item tabs. This is where staff members can add new items here. This is where you can actually edit the layout as far as the moving things up, moving things down. And right below that we have all the sections laid out and also all the agenda items. You can see the ID number that's automatically generated next to the name, and then the progress bar, how far along in the approval process it is. For example, this one's at 33%. If I hit info, it pops up and shows me who's created and who actually approved it and who is it waiting on currently. So you actually can see everything where it stands in the approval process. So if you want to make changes to the particular agenda, you just hit the edit button and that'll open up and take you to the agenda item details page where it has all the information that was captured by the staff member. And then basically the delete removes this. It'll actually make you confirm that you definitely want to delete it so you don't hit the delete button by accident and eliminate hours of work potentially from some of these agenda items. But basically it'll actually, are you sure you want to delete it? The next tab we have down is the Agenda Files tab. This is where you're actually going to create those agenda files and agenda packet files. That's right here under Create. Publish it to the Citizen Portal, so that's an easy way to publish it. Deliver, that's our integration with Dropbox, so we're going to actually set that up to integrate in Dropbox for easy delivery of the files. And then upload agenda, what that is once the agenda gets created, you may want to tweak the Word version of the agenda, meaning you may want to change where the pages breaks, or you may want to put draft at the top, or whatever it is that's really fine-tune the spacing or formatting. Now you don't change any of the content because then I get out of sync, but if you want to, again, make those slight formatting changes, you can actually upload the Word version, make the changes in Microsoft Word, and then upload it back to the system and use that as your basis for your agenda and your packet. Agenda details, this is actually our custom fields. For example, a lot of times when people put the invocation there, who's doing that, who's doing the pledge, the person's name, the approval minutes, you may put the minutes, the date of the minutes right here. Another example we've seen. The sections, these are all the major sections in this particular agenda. And if you want to change the name or date, you can actually edit this, for example. And if I want to change the date to 10/12, not 9/12, I can make changes to it on the fly right here. It's a quick way to make those changes as necessary. Another thing I can do is actually add new ones. For example, if I want to add like a proclamation, I can add a proclamation, or I can delete sections as well. Now if I add a section or delete a section from this particular agenda, it does not change the templates, it doesn't change past meetings or future meetings, it really only changes the section on this one particular one. And then once you go to the meeting and use a meeting minutes module and through Microsoft Word, and that gets uploaded back to the system, you'll be able to actually see the roll call information right here, because that automatically gets loaded back up into the system when your meeting is complete. So that's really the major components of the agenda details page. Thanks.